Hey guys, now I'm going to do a video about how to detect cheating. I've done one or two of these before, but I think it's fascinating and it's something that comes up quite a lot with online chess. So I got a message from somebody on chess.com, and I'm not going to reveal their username even, but they said that they reported their opponent, who is playing black in this game, based on the following move in particular. So what we're going to do is I'll show you the move, then I'll show you what I did in the next 5 minutes to establish in my own mind whether I thought this player may or may not have been using engine assistance in this case. Okay, so here's the position. Now, black is up 1 pawn, so both sides have 2 rooks and 2 minor pieces. And if you can, pause and try and think what move you think black will have played next in this position. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I'm looking at it. I know what the move is. It's quite unintuitive, right? So black's next move was rook takes knight on f3. So if rook takes knight, obviously, now this bishop's actually pinned because that rook's undefended behind it. So g takes is next. What's the continuation? Bishop to here? I don't know. But anyway, so this is a brilliant move. Now, the first thing that I notice, if we look over here, is that this move, black did take 1 minute and 9 seconds on that move. But then all the subsequent moves, 10 seconds, 7, 5, 4, 7, 7, 6, 4. And that's one of the kind of fingerprint signs that you can look at for somebody who's using an engine. Now this position from here, so for example, that move, 10 seconds. And he's got 5 minutes on the clock, right? White is down to 27 seconds at this point. With 5 minutes on the clock, you can afford to take a bit more time and really try and find moves that are going to be surprising for your opponent, they're going to make life difficult for your opponent, and run down the clock, okay? So, you know, case number 1, or the first piece of evidence, 1 minute 9 seconds on that particular move doesn't say to me that they were cheating. What you quite often find when somebody is cheating and using an engine, which means basically they are switching to another device or another window or another platform where they are recreating the game against an engine, and that you can't do that in 1, 2, 3 seconds, right? But if you find somebody who's playing all of their moves in between kind of 4 to 7 seconds, then that is a sign of engine assistance to me. It's not proof, but it's a piece of evidence. Okay, so that's one thing. So based on that particular move, you know, sometimes people get lucky and find brilliant moves, right? Somebody, and this player is currently rated almost 1500 on chess.com, right? Anyone can come up with a brilliant move, right? Which means it's particularly hard to find, not intuitive, but highly effective. So then I would look at the game review, right? And another sign which you can look at is here. So if you click on best move diff at the bottom, so white is above the line, above the horizon, black is below the horizon. So black actually played only 1 mistake, it appears, in the whole game. Yeah, so 30 best moves. 94.9% accuracy in this game, okay? 30 best moves, that is insane on a 46 move game. So 2/3 of all the moves were not just good, the best moves. So that starts to give off a whiff. One mistake in the middle of the game, and it was move 23. So let's just go back and look at move 23. Okay, move 23 from black. Knight comes in here. That's a mistake, because takes, and then this, and then he takes a minute. So then maybe he's thinking, oh dear, you know, I've lost my grip on this game, and maybe then decides to go and get help. We don't know for sure, right? But then from that point in the game, again, perfect play. Now, so that is an issue. Also, not only perfect play, but as we've seen, all of these moves are coming in just a few seconds flat, right? Which is a little red flag, okay? So then what I've done is I've pulled up a bunch of, I went to this user's profile, and I pulled up a bunch of other games that they've played, and went straight to the review. So here our man is playing with the black pieces and loses in in 5 moves. So I'm assuming this is a resignation, right? Because 5 moves, that one doesn't count. Okay, so move on. Next one, 79.8 accuracy. Okay, lot of blunders here from white. Our guy is black, but our guy, 2 blunders, 2 mistakes. Let's look at best move. We're looking for a relatively kind of consistent pattern. So a red bar here under the line, under the horizon, represents a blunder from black. And here we've got blunders and accuracies and mistakes, you know. Fairly solid in the opening, but that's normal. You know, people know a bit of theory, yeah. And that looks fairly normal to me. Okay, 79.8, that's in the normal range for a 1400, 1500 player. Here we go again. This one, how many moves? 20 moves, including a brilliancy on the final turn, right? 98.2. 20 moves, 98.2, that is whiffy to me, right? 7 book moves, 1 that's good, blah, blah, blah. Right? Here's another one, 91.7 accuracy over 36 moves. And so we're black in this one. Yeah, there's a couple of blunders in the middle of the game. 1 other mistake. Other than that, perfect performance. 90% accuracy over a 36 move game? Nah. Yeah. And then, so this is where I'm starting to think. Here again, black pieces, 98.4 accuracy over a 17 move game. Right? Basically perfect play. So how can somebody go from 98 accuracy and high 90s accuracy to 70 accuracy like on the same day? Just doesn't really make much sense. And here's a final one, 98.4 accuracy, including two brilliant moves. Okay, 1 on move 6 and another one here on move 14. Right, this doesn't happen. So my judgment on this, and without revealing the individual's username, which I hope I've managed to blur out effectively throughout the video. Let me know if I haven't, I'll redo it. I think that this is a player that turns to the engine on occasion. I think they like to play chess, but they're not too proud to switch the engine on for a bit of artificial intelligence assistance. So yeah, a bit disappointing, but to the user who sent me that little puzzle, thank you. And I agree with you. I think we have a wrongdoer in our midst, and tell you what, they're not the only one. So there you go. So I mean, the reason I'm sharing this with you is that it might be useful for you if you ever have that feeling. Oh, you know, did I just get punked by a scammer? You know, is somebody cheating? Well, this is the method that I use, and it seems to work out pretty well. So we'll keep an eye on this one and see if this particular user account gets closed. All right, guys, hope that's useful. Thanks for watching. See you later.